Welcome to JohnG TV. Oh yeah, we live, baby. We live. Let me see here. Big Dap, what's cracking with you, baby? Big Dap, what's cracking with you, baby? We got a little delay going on. Let me cut down something. I gotta cut this down while I'm talking to the mic. I guess I can't listen to my own feedback. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, just I ain't doing nothing, man. I just basically I just got all these the final setup of the Aria pedals and whatnot, and I've been wanting to go live for a minute, and now that I'm actually doing it, I'm realizing how this is it's a little bit challenging. I want to have fun and groove, but I can't do that and look at so I'm seeing the interesting part of going live. It's a little different than me just sitting here jamming out because I have the right to veto when you just like nah, I'm not putting that out. You know what I'm saying? When you lie, you lie. So if you fuck up, everybody gonna hear that. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't nothing. I just wanted to test this out. We just gonna hang out for a minute. I'll see what's going on in the chat. You know what I'm saying? See how this go. First time out. Looks like Big Dap is the only one really here with me right now. First time out. Who else we got in the house? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm gonna just vibe. I'll play a couple tracks. A couple of these we've already heard before. I think I might have played them on different unboxings or whatever. So I just get back into playing some of these. But Real cap. So I mean, real quick. Let me just give a little dissertation on some of this stuff. This right here, y'all know I was the analog heat. I was really harping on the price um, of it being $700. But yo, that is high end. But thank God I'm able to manage it in payments. But nonetheless, bottom line, it actually is pretty dope, and I haven't even dived all the way into how I want to use it because ultimately I think I'm gonna use this as a way to affect or master each track as I'm working in my DAW because this is so dope. But I'm having difficulties because there are times when I'm just playing everything out of the box here, I want to isolate a certain sound to affect it separately from everything else. And so that's the one of the thing about working in a groove box is everything is coming out all at once. So ultimately, I want to get to a spot where I'm kind of using this to affect each individual track and the overall track as well. But yeah, this right here, I mean, the analog heat, and I never had a problem with it. I never didn't believe that the analog heat was good. My biggest gripe was the price, and only thing I can say is, man, to anybody that maybe was feeling like me or feels like me, like I don't want to spend that kind of money on it. I look, I hear you loud and clear. However, what I will say is that you will instantly um, uh, bump up your sound. Now, can you get something other than getting this? Yes, you can get a bunch of different pedals to equal the price of this and get a great value out of it. I'm not gonna say that you can't formulate or put a recipe together of something else, either comparable in price or even cheaper in price, to get some damn good results. However, it is what it is. I mean, it's dope. It has multi effects. It's got the filters, multiple filters. It's got the ability with the dry, the wet level, and the dry wet. I was playing around with all of this, and um, yeah. I mean, I just like it. I don't know. So I ain't gonna run my mouth too much. Let's get back to some jams. All right, I don't know what. I didn't name that nothing. So, yeah. Big Dap, what you say now? You said the drawer, the MX60 front end. That's a good box tool, not for effects, but you can make it do effects, and it has a limiter, compressor, great EQ, tube effects, gate, and mic pre. That's a lot of shit. And this is the drummer MX60. How much is that, man? How much is that going for, Big Dap? Is that still in the market now? Is it still in production, or is that like a piece you got to get on secondhand at this point? I wonder. Good morning, Tom. Man, you know what? I never even thought about that. The timing issue. 'Cause I know sometimes I be saying Bobby. One time I was 7 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? Bo getting it in, but for him it was like I guess 5 in the evening. But for me, I'm like, I'm rolling over, getting cold out my eye. Like, damn. See, this is what I'm saying, boy. That cash out here is working, John G. You up here sleeping. Get off your ass, boy. But yeah. So good morning, Tom. Over here right now it's 11 o'clock at night. And I was gonna just record a video, and I figured, you know what? Why not? I don't know. I think it might be raining outside. I don't know. Saturday. Why not go live? Gotta start somewhere, right? This is my first session. The setup look good. I like how it look. You know what I'm saying? It's all nice and it's all perfect. It fits in there. So yeah, man, I really do like this sub. I'm having a lot of fun with it. At first, I was so in love with the scooper, but at this point, man, I have more fun playing around with these things, these three, than I do the scooper by itself. Um, Southern California, huh? That is so southern. I mean, I'm not tripping, right? That is Southern California. Oh, okay, I'm tripping. All right, that's Sean. All right, Sean, what's up, man? All right, I'm looking at. I'm like, how is it good morning in Southern California? Well, wait a minute, man. I know I ain't the smartest man in the world, but wait a minute. Okay, all right, it's Sean. What's up, man? Um, so yeah, just this ain't nothing, man. I ain't really talking about nothing. You know how John G be rambling. Y'all got any questions, man? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Um, I can't take no requests. These little jams I got. I don't know, just tinkering around trying to learn this stuff or whatever. But really, you know what? I will say this though. For sound sculpting, I mean, I guess y'all sound sculptors already know all the tools that are available. I imagine there are a bunch of free software plugins that are free. Um, 'Cause a lot of this stuff is just kind of a racket. Because if you really want to make music, I think a lot of people, a lot of the professionals, be using all these free stuff, and if you know what you're doing, know how to program, you can. You don't look for anybody that thinks you need any of this shit at this point. If you over 35, I think you know by now that you don't need none of this shit to make anything. I mean, you just gotta believe in yourself and go for it. I mean, Chance the Rapper has kind of proven that point. This dude took beats off the internet that were free and just put his music out there, and people, he built a basically a brand that people uh, had something to bite into. And so, I would never ever be the one to come to the basketball court geared up, because that guy can't hoop. When you come to whenever you see the guy come with the whole Laker fit or the whole Bulls fit, the shoes, and yeah, he can't play ball. No, I'm not gonna tell you that makes that's gonna make you whatever. For me, this is just fun, man. It's toys. I'm a electronic geek, like I would think most guys are. It's not far fetched to think that I like electronics and tools and whatnot. I mean, I'm a man. That's what most men kind of get into. And so I love electronics. All this shit is toys to me. And I remember a day back in the '90s when I wasn't so fortunate to have a couple dollars in my pocket when everything cost $1,000 and $2,000. So I'm loving these days to be able to get gear, the vocals for 150, man. So like I said, I'd never be the one to tell you that you need any of this shit to do anything. It's all just fun for me. I like to have fun, and I love to. And now that I'm getting, because all this is new, I am a sampler, and a drum machine kind of guy. I mean, I'm sorry, Groovebox and samplers was basically that was it for me. That's all I ever wanted. This whole synth and modular pedals and effects, that's all kind of new. For years, I'm just making music. It's hard to believe I'm making music all these years and never ever freaking really used effects like that. I mean, other than maybe if it came on the Groovebox, but nothing like as far as a pedal, because you know, uh, I feel like they've kind of led me down a path that pedals are for guitars, right? But really, it's for anything audio, and you're now starting to see more people showcase pedals with, other things other than, keyboards and synth other than guitars. But every time I see a fucking pedal review, it's always 90% on a fucking guitar, and I don't play guitar, so I can't really get, to me, okay, that ain't for me. All right. When actually, no, that is for you, but it's not just being shown to you in that way. But there are videos that kind of show it, and I'm glad I'm into it now because it's so much, man. Oh my god, like it's the business. So I would tell anybody if you are low budget, everybody has, as far as I'm concerned, it's a good thing. Money is a issue for all of us, and I think that it's a good limitation because if I had the money that I want, I just have a bunch of shit. And what does that mean? I mean, at the end of the day, you can have everything, but if you can't make people head nod, then it doesn't matter. Um, so, and it depends on who you are. Are you trying to be a professional? Or are you a hobbyist? I mean, hey, to each his own. Do you? I hate the fact when people try to make themselves seem better than somebody because they might be smart or they a sound designer, so they want to hate on people that don't make sound that don't craft sounds or whatever. I don't really subscribe to none of that crap because everybody can be laughed at as far as I'm concerned. Anybody can be. You can be a sound. You could write a manual for the device, but can you make people head nod? Can you make multiple hits? Can you do this and that? I mean, if you can't, then I mean, it's all right. You can write the manual. You can explain it, and you smart. You a sense snob and all of that. But at the end of the day, if you know, so I mean, I don't know. Um, it's easy to sit there on your high horse, but I don't really like I say subscribe to that, and I kind of hate when people be on a high horse. So again, though, this is just fun for me. I love this. I love this shit, and I'm just thankful to be able to be able to be a part of it because there was a day when all I did was just look. I'm looking on videos. Just I don't have the TR8. All right, I never owned it. I have worked on it and played on it, but I know more about the TR8 and never even owned it because I've watched so many videos on it that I go over to somebody's house and be like, you can do this, right? Oh, I know I can do that. Oh yeah, man. It's an update, right? Yeah. I mean, and all of this stuff and this, you never want somebody to walk into. I know I'm humble, but you don't want somebody to come into your house, right, and tell you how to work your gear. They can work it better than you. I mean, now I invite it, but at the same time, like you don't just want somebody, especially if you thinking like yeah, I got this. Somebody come in and be like, you can do this. No, I didn't. Bo, what's up, man? You up all this early in the morning? I see you. Uh, that's what's up, man. I ain't got no coffee, man. It's too late for all of that. I ain't no sipping no coffee around here, Bo. But I got you though. One day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a several episodes dedicated just to you, and all we gonna do is sip coffee. Actually, I might have tea in mind though. That's funny. Hey, I can understand if she's up, that means you got to be up, right? Uh, I haven't used it in a while, but here's the thing about my organelle. I got onto it. I didn't catch the wave with everybody else. I'm kind of by myself in this thing. I don't want to just keep playing with it as it is because I've kind of, I ain't gonna say I've mastered what what's already there. I'm really interested in getting into this pure data so that I can learn how to manipulate and start writing my own. I mean, if I learn how, I'm pretty sure I could probably write the ability to do some crazy things that I like, so I don't have to keep buying all this shit. But I just got to put the time in and dedicate it to. I do want to learn pure data and kind of um, get some more out of it. But no, that I think the organelle might just be the dopest pedal because it's a pedal, it's a synth, it's kind of everything in one. And what I like about it is it's a pedal with a keyboard. So how I can do all of these delays and stuff on there, I can play. You can play a tune with it too at the same time. So it's dope. I'm gonna bust it back out. It ain't going nowhere. I definitely haven't sold it or nothing like that. I just been kind of catching the groove of all this other stuff. So yeah, it's still in the arsenal. It ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, Bo, since you here, man, let me load up a track that I used one of your sample packs for. If you still here, let's see here. Not a huge fan of it. I'm all over the place on this one. Yeah, I agree, Big Dap. Throw some drums on this. Hell yeah. That's what it sounds like with everything cut off. Now, that's a hell of a enhancement. First the heat. Watch how the Demore just make it so fat. That was a torpedo. Woo! All right, enough of that. All right, what we got here? Yeah, yeah, Big Dap. I agree. That should I should have that was a great sample to throw some ill drums on. All right, peace, man. Have a good morning, Bo. Have a good breakfast, man. Yeah, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? 42 minutes? Really? Man, it don't even feel like it. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, that's it. Okay, I didn't have nothing else. I ain't done with that sample pack yet. All right, so that's all I got. That's probably the best thing I got on the bow samples. Yeah, there's some good samples on bow. I got some samples. My first time ever buying samples. I don't. That's something I just don't do. But I bought some samples from Bo, um, over at Bo Beats, and I got some samples from Corey from B B Boy Tag. But over how you say it? We are B people. No, we are not B people. I beat people. But no, I got that from Corey. A sample pack. I think it was the chicken kit. Chicken kit is real. Yeah, it has some actual sounds that sound like chickens actually. It was a dope kit. And then I also downloaded. I'm sorry, I bought three. I actually bought the analog heat. Electron has one for the analog heat that's real dope because the sounds are all analog. They came from this, and I mean, they just sound so good when you put them together. It's like undeniable. Um, so those are the three packs that I bought that some like I said, I just don't, I've never done before. But I had an okay time. I had a good time buying it. It was a different experience for me. Some great sounds on all three packs, so I ain't got no complaints. I think I played some of these beats already before, but now just listen to them. Now that I got all this power. Yeah, you can hear them chickens in this one. Woo, woo. Yeah, these are New Orleans chickens right here. That Jamaican New Orleans chickens coming from the islands. Woo! My God.